Hello everyone. I couldn't sleep tonight and um, we're gonna have a reading today. It's gonna be about the massive conjunction of 7 planets in Aries and how it's gonna affect you, the watcher specifically. I do want to point out that this one will be long, so timestamps again in the comments, and I want you to just watch this maybe in the evening before bed or whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna be using the new deck, the Lycan Crayons, and I do want to point out that I'm still kind of new with it, and it's associated with alchemical processes, so it's possible that I might have to look up a card if need be. I have already looked up the cards once just so that I am sure that I'm not making mistakes, but yeah. Oh, I guess what's happening. Sorry, I had to move by group 2. Anyway, so I'm gonna be starting off with the cards here, and these are the oracles which I'll be putting in specific places. All of the cards are representing one of the planets. So the first card is the Sun, the second is Mercury, the third one is the Moon, the fourth one is Mars, then we have we have Saturn, Chiron, and Neptune, respectively. So hello group 1. The first card which you have is, let me just, because it's the other way around. So the first card which you got for the Sun is Winter, and I won't really be going just by the cards, by the oracles themselves, because I'm going to be putting the tarots on top of them so that I have more information about what's exactly happening. And I first want to do the spreads. Virgin's milk. Okay. Oh. Like this. Go like this. This goes here. This goes here. Awesome. Now, overall, I'm gonna have one energy for overall energy. So, again, I'm not taking reversals for the tarot today because it would just be too much. First card for you guys, the introspective hermit, isolation, perfectionism, the Virgo energy. So yeah, let's go with it. Let's go with it. So the sun specifically, you got winter, and winter is the representation of the first season. This is the moment of where things are just starting to develop, things are just starting to show. I guess your ego, who you are, is being developed in the moment, in the sense of Three of Pentacles, working with others, adaptation, learning, advancements in your career, advancements in your study. You might be starting a whole new journey. You might be invited to be assessed about something. So yeah. The second card, which was about Mercury, you got the Sun. And the Sun represents, again, I assume, showing light towards something, the ego as well. But not only, this is about, and this is connected again to this, I think you're gonna be seen for something which you can do very well, and quite possibly a Leo could be here, or Gemini and Virgo, because the Sun, and we have it in the position of Mercury. Mercury is going to be in Aries, so in Aries as well. I'm just, all of this information, just take what resonates. Let's see the card itself so I can go into more. The World. You're going to be told that something is going to be ending for you. You might be graduating, you might be finishing school, work, anything of that sort, and you might be getting an assessment, tested on something. And I think that you're going to succeed. I think you're going to succeed. You might be told that indeed you have officially graduated. The third card, which is the Moon, and you got Virgin's milk. which is purity. Emotions are gonna be very pure, very honest. I'm sensing the energy of happiness and just, I don't know how to explain it. It's gonna be raw emotions, but nice emotions, good emotions, impulsive emotions. Amazing, amazing. And look at that, we got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands here from your representative, you feel acknowledged. You feel like, oh my God, actually, like, I was I was seen. I was seen for that. I was chosen for that. And it's on the opposite side of the sun, which again, how you represent yourself is this winter energy of cold and staying in the dark and being like, I think I need to study. But inside of you, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm awesome. I did it. I'm so happy with myself. I deserve this so much. Then we got Mars, and you got red ink, which represents the ending of an alchemical process. Oh my God, this is the Six of Cups. This has been something which has been going on for quite some time for you, actually. And again, for some reason, I'm being called to show the overall energy again. I feel like this could be a project. This could be you being alone for a long time. This can also represent that you spent a lot of time alone, and now you're going out of your shell, and you're ending this very old and nostalgic cycle and being prompted to move further into something new in your life. What was this again? The golden rose. Okay, so what? Oh my God, Hierophant. The energy here is gonna feel like I was not expecting this. Like, this is so, like, there might be a ceremony and you don't even know. Maybe there is a hidden party coming up for you. It's like something which is like your guide, your teacher might be telling you, listen, we're gonna assist you with this, but we want you to keep it shush. We don't want you to tell anyone that you've achieved this. This can also represent achievements in your spirituality, and maybe you developed some kind of skill. Maybe your guides or just anything is helping you around with this, and they're saying, listen, you got this amazing new abilities and everything, but please don't rush into anything to express it to the world, to express who you are, because we need to keep you safe. That's the energy I got. Now we got, am I missing something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that energy here, I forgot to tell you, with the golden rose, this is about Saturn. So the teacher, the father energy is here. That's what I was looking, because I remember this card came up, which is so interesting, which you'll find out in a second. But yeah, it's like Saturn is gonna be like, you did well. You did very well, and now I have another mission for you. I want you to keep it shush. And for Chiron's positioning, you got Chiron, which is so interesting, because Chiron in Aries is going forward with what you wish to proceed, and sometimes this can be not being seen, not being able to be the entrepreneur, to be the one who is able to lead. And here, having it in this specific position, you might even have Chiron in Aries for yourself. Let's see the card, the Tower. I guess this is gonna come true, some kind of massive change in your life, and this change might be a bit destructive, and you'll be forced to take action. You'll be and maybe you don't like that. Maybe you're a person who doesn't like to go through massive transformation and change. It's not a transformation, rather something is done and you need to move forward, and you just need to be able to take the first steps towards your new life here. And my advice to you is, I want you to understand where you've been mostly wounded. And even though maybe you've never been able to achieve something in your life, now is a perfect opportunity from Spirit, the universe, God, whatever, to allow you this moment for you. Oh, I love this reading already. Mortification is with Neptune, and Neptune for me represents spirituality, the hidden religious side of it. Four of Swords. It's time for you to relax more. Maybe you've been really dabbling into spirituality, into religion. We have the Hierophant here. We have the Virgo card here. And you've been trying to either probably manifest or work with spirituality, and it's just been a whole journey for you. And now it's a moment for you to relax. It's a moment for you to take some time off. There will be lots of meditation here. I think Neptune will ask you to meditate. It will ask you to relax a little bit more, settle into the new energy, because this will allow you to move forward with whatever is coming up for you. Because yes, you're amazing. Yes, you'll be appreciated. I do want to point out that Chiron here is opposite Saturn. So your wound of is it gonna be bad? What's gonna happen? Is everything gonna fall apart? Too many good things always lead to bad things? And Saturn's like, I didn't give you this opportunity to have a pessimistic mindset. And here we have Neptune opposing Mars, where Mars is like, yeah, it's time to move forward with life and not dabble into the past. And Neptune is like, but we still need to relax into it. We still need to ease into that energy. We've been through a lot, and it's time for us to, even though that it's time for us to acknowledge that the past is past, it is a good moment for us to relax into it, to ease into this process. So yes, group one. Oh my god, this was actually faster than I thought. I'm so happy. This is your message. I hope that this will be a good journey for you. I heard that we all will need to be taking risks, which I can see with this Tower card here. Quite probably you might have to do that as well. My advice is to not be scared of just whatever is coming up for you. Take the risk, do whatever. You're being guided, you're being helped by your guides, by people. You're not alone on this journey. Remember this, you are not alone on this journey. So yes, group one, thank you so much for the opportunity to read for you. Hello, group two. As I told in the other pile, maybe I didn't say it in the intro, I'll be going with each card in a specific positioning, and we'll see what and where is going on. Let me just put this here. What I did want to mention is that I will not be going just by the oracles at first. I'll just be going like how I feel about the things, and with the tarots as well. So bear with me for just a moment. Come on. They're hexagonical. I heard a lady say it online. I mean, we don't know if that's a real word or not. And it looks awesome, but it's certainly different. I've never had such a deck. Like, she had, Kim Krantz, I mean. Kim Krantz had the other deck, which is Archetypes, and Archetypes was circular. I have more cards here for some reason. Why do we have more cards? I guess this card is going with this. Group 2, you're the special group today. I have no idea what this card means. Let me just... Oh no, this is this card. The Alchemical Wedding, oh my god. Which one is the extra one then? the red and white rose. This one is the extra one. Okay, so this goes here. Okay, I'm gonna go intuitively. I'm not gonna be reading this card, and then later I'm gonna just in the comments you're gonna be seeing you're gonna see the extra message for the red and white rose. Rose? Oh my god. Anyway, so overall energy. 9 of Wands. You've been through something which has made you be very guarded. You have strong boundaries and you're still willing to fight in a way. You are not ready to give in to something. You've been through a lot, and although it's time for healing and for relaxation, you might be like, spiritual warrior, I'm still ready to fight. I can't put my guard down. It's been too much for me. The Sun card, which is for me the first card, we got synchronicity, and I guess who your ego, who you are, some kind of a weird synchronicity is gonna be happening for you. Something like out of nowhere, you're gonna be like, how did this happen? I did not expect this to happen for me. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles here is about you might be experiencing trouble, something like you might not be given an opportunity about something, or it's like maybe you're in the position of feeling left out, and maybe that's why you have the 9 of Wands here, and this synchronicity is going to be affecting that, where I'm hearing 2 messages. One of them is you're going to be experiencing the synchronicity of something troublesome, especially with finances, or another opportunity could be that you actually are shown that you have not been abandoned, that you are actually going to be assisted. Now, the Sun card here, which this was the Sun, now we have Mercury. For Mercury, you got gold, and gold is in alchemy, is considered the best chemical, because you go from lead to gold. And what I read yesterday is that gold is the only thing which retains its glow, its shine. Silver must be maintained, whereas gold retains its glow. Oh my god. The High Priestess. Something you've known is gonna happen. There's some kind of communication which you were anticipating, expecting. It's like something which has already been known for you that is gonna happen, is probably gonna be happening. It's gonna be abrupt, out of nowhere, and you're just, I don't think you're really gonna be surprised about that. It's possible that this is the High Priestess. It's possible that maybe it's not something which you know is gonna be coming, rather it's something which you intuitively could have picked up on. I like to read the High Priestess not as hidden things, rather as intuitively knowing things, because for me the moon is the one which is in shadow. So yeah, if you're a reader, that's why I'm reading it like that. Now, the moon itself is Quicksilver. An interesting thing about the Quicksilver is they said this is a threshold. They said that this is the first material which is both liquid and metal. And I assume whatever the card here is, you're in the threshold between connection with the divine and just materializing something. We have the Page of Cups here. And Page of Cups for me represents, again, intuition. There might be some kind of an opportunity for, how to say, it's possible that you will know that something is happening for you. And not only you will know that it's going to be happening for you, this is like, it's possible that this could be a romantic interest coming up for you. But not only, this is more than that, in my opinion. This is possible that you might get an intuitive hit about some artistic artistic endeavor, and I can never say that word properly, artistic thing. And I like to say that the sun and the moon are opposite of each other, so it's like in your in who you are as a being, and just how you are, you're like, I'm left out, I'm not good enough because this is the value system. But in your soul, in not in the soul, in your emotional state and the hidden realm of the moon, we have this very interesting, I knew it, I'm deserving of this, I'm deserving of love, I'm deserving of uh, just an emotional expression. And I like it a lot, but it's gonna be like a mixture. Yeah, let's see what's this. Come on. Glass. Glass, what was glass? Glass was keeping things tidy and transparency. This is so that you are able to see things. This is in the position of Mars. So Mars is, excuse me, is gonna allow you to move through things quite transparent. I don't think that there, even though that there is some kind of hidden information a little bit here, I think Mars will be able to really pierce through that, and Mars will be a little bit further away from Neptune, uh, so that illusion will not be as much, although Neptune is still Neptune, so it's foggy. Yeah, the Tree of Swords. I think you're gonna recognize someone's... It's possible that someone might express that they're heartbroken by you, or you might be sensing that this action which has been taken towards you is because of feeling heartbroken. There is transparency here. Transparency of you acknowledging that. Let's see. We got with Saturn, wise salt, and I love that. I love that for you because wise salt represents acknowledging the ancestors, acknowledging the older ones, and it's in the position of Saturn. And if you know me, you know I like I am a bit scared from Saturn in a way, but I'm also like very respectful towards him because I know that he is this very benevolent father. When he gives us tasks, if we follow through, he will be good to us. Let's see. Oh my god, look at that, the sun. It's like Saturn is gonna be like, you did the work, babe. You did the work and I'm so proud of you. And for that, you get a lollipop. I don't know why I said a lollipop, but maybe that's something which you want. It's right next to Mars, so I think this transparency, maybe you've been expecting some kind of information because you felt left out, but you're still guarded. It's a lot, but what's gonna be happening is just Saturn is gonna be like, yeah, here you go. You did the work. Now with Chiron here, Chiron is opposite Saturn here. I don't know why I put the cards like that, but I think it's important. The alchemical wedding, which is associated with celebration, and the red and white rose. No idea what this card represents, but I'll go with the intuitively. This could be a bouquet, flowers. Maybe this is this is associated with two people. Maybe one of the person is a red rose, the other one is a white rose. White roses are associated with purity. We got the wedding, so maybe you're gonna be invited to a wedding. Maybe someone's gonna be proposing. Maybe because this is Chiron. Chiron is this energy of the wounded healer. So you might be healing from a marriage, healing from something which was meant to be, which did not work out. And Saturn is gonna be like, listen, something in your life did not work out, and now it's time to heal that. And I don't think it's gonna be easy. I'm hearing another message. You might actually, because of the spread, there might be a whole different message where you might be learning that a person or something which you've been waiting upon is actually getting married, and that because this is Chiron, this is the wounded healer, you might be like, why do I need to go through that? Why do I still need to feel that thing? Like, that's a lot for me. Four of Pentacles. I heard the word, because we have the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. It's possible that, again, there might be a proposal, but you're like, no, no, I've been through so much. Maybe you were divorced and you're like, I can't. I just, this is scary for me now. Like the last time I did that, things went south, and just, I can't. I can't. I'm scared. I feel uncomfortable. I think you're gonna be holding your ground here. And again, I'm gonna write in the comments about the red and white roses. So maybe there is an extra message which I'll be adding to that. And let's see with the last card, which is about Neptune. And Neptune for me represents spirituality. It can represent a lot of things, but for me, it's spirituality. Yellow ship. Yellow ship? Oh my god, yellowing. And this represents something almost like coming to an end. This is something which has progressed, and they say that this card represents the moment when things are coming to such of an extent where you're able to recognize, oh, things are getting good, things are getting to where they should be. And I feel like you might be we have a lot of spiritual intuitive energy here in the middle of the spread, and this transparency which is being here is like something's coming to close to an end, close to development, not to an end, close to completion. Knight of Pentacles, something which has been taking so long for you, something which was really brick by brick by brick being developed, and suddenly clarity. And I think this might be out of the blue for you. And again, I think that you might be feeling left out in this process. What fell? The card fell. I'm gonna pick it up later. But yeah, it's something which this can be a Virgo person. But I think this is more about, and this is interesting because Pisces and Virgo. So Neptune likes weird, in a way, going deep. This card is not deep at all. This is like going surface level on the material plane, just working and working and working. So with the whole spread here, group 2, I think that you're gonna be undergoing a process where something, either you're gonna be feeling left out, and you're kind of expecting that, and this is trauma associated with just marriage and possibly emotions, because we have the Page of Cups. Or the other side, you were left out, you were not recognized for who you are, and suddenly you get that opportunity from somewhere which has been a long time coming, and it's associated with a broken heart. So yeah, group 2, I was gonna say group 3, group 2, thank you so much for coming around. It was such a fun read, this one, and to be honest, I was expecting the readings to be longer, but I guess I'm able to read it faster, so great. Yeah, thank you so much, group 2, and I hope that also to you guys, I would say, as well as in group 1, I was told that we must take risks. We're all gonna be taking risks in this period because Aries, of course. And to be honest, I don't mind that. I am a fire ox, so for me, it's my nature. But I do want to point out that with me last year, because I took a risk, I was kind of blown in my face for that by Saturn, because I had to learn some lessons. So be mindful of what kind of risks you're taking. Take mindful risks. Let's say it like that. Take mindful risks and take a risk, but don't go overboard with it. This is my message. Hello, group 3. Now, I do want to point out that you maybe have the most complex read of all, because like I think some of the cards, like I really needed extra time to acknowledge what they might be. As I said in the other groups, I will be using the cards here to represent each of the planets and how they will be affecting you. And I have Tarot, which is gonna be assisting me for the overall energy here. So the Sun card you got so far. What I did mention with the other groups is that I'm not gonna be going just with I'm not gonna be going just with the oracles. I'm gonna be going with oracles, and after that, one by one, I'm gonna go with the tarot, and that way I'm gonna read it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. All right. Now, the overall energy for you guys, which, by the way, I haven't checked the tarot because I know the tarot, is... Okay. I guess that card wanted to go there. For some reason. This is the Six of Swords. So travel, going places, changing your mentality, changing your mind. I don't know, mate. When we get to there, we're gonna get to there. It's like Saturn is like, you need to move. You need to go. Okay. So, the first card which I mentioned is sulfur, and sulfur is associated with the body. This is the first, this is the part of the big three of, what was it? Sulfur, salt, and mercury, if I'm not mistaken. Mind, body, mind, and soul, or whatever. And the thing here is, you got Seven of Swords. I'm hearing this, I don't remember it, but it was like, liar, liar, da, 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 da. It was a phrase or something. And I feel like who you are is like something which you've hidden, something which is gonna come, like your body is gonna want to move in a way, because we got the Six of Swords. Maybe you don't want to be like that. Maybe this can be resources. I heard once that the Seven of Swords can represent taking up resources and just going on your way. Yeah, the body in Seven of Swords is like your body is gonna be like, I can't take this anymore. I can't take staying in the shadow anymore. What I've done mentally, what I've spoken, what has done has done. It's time for me to move forward. Now, Mercury, you got antimony. Oh God, I can't. I've already made a spread. Antimony is a wolf energy, very fierce, creative energy, and this is in the position of Mercury. So I think that you're gonna express, either Mercury is gonna be affecting you, someone's gonna be connecting to you creatively, or your way of expression is gonna be very creative in a way. So we'll see. Five of Swords. I don't like that. It's like you might go into some kind of problematic communication, and we got lots of swords. We got the Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. There is lots of mental communication. It's like, I don't think that you're gonna be really expecting this outcome, how things are gonna be going. And with Mercury here, I think that you might have to, I don't think it's defending yourself, but I think that you might be, I like to say about the Five of Swords is this energy of that after a war, it doesn't matter who has won or lost. What matters is what are the losses. And I think what is going to be recognized here is that you're going to hear about what the losses are, and it's possible that you might not like that, but it's important. We'll see with the other cards, but everything is coming from because this is the center of the reading. This is coming from some kind of battle which you underwent. And for the moon, we got androgyny, and this is the card of both divine, like masculine and feminine, and just having, like, you know, androgyny. And it's in the position of the moon. And for me, this represents that you might be experiencing emotionally something which both your masculine and feminine side are gonna be just connected to. This is opposite the sun. So I feel like how you feel inside. Let's see the card itself. Four of Wands. Very nice card, actually. I think inside of you you're gonna be so happy, but also because we have the sun here, you're gonna try to hide that, in my opinion. You're gonna, like, I don't think that you're really gonna show how you really feel, but inside of you, you're gonna be so happy. But outside is gonna be showing like hiding and maybe fighting and just ready to. You could really be into fighting during this period. But yeah, it's gonna be really connecting with your divine masculine and feminine in this position. What are you? Separation for Mars. This sounds a lot. Page of Swords here. I think you're gonna have to separate from some kind of thinking. Uh, I in this I'm hearing when I'm making my skincare, I'm using a specific thing which allows me to connect oil and water, but after some time, those things separate because they can't be held, like oil and water don't mix. So here I'm getting this energy of separating some kind of old mentality towards a new mentality. And it's Mars here is gonna be just like it's time to move through this head on. No more. It's like maybe some kind of communication. We have again another sword here. So some kind of communication is going to be happening, and this might be new for you. Maybe you've never done that before, and you might be separating from an old way of thinking to a new way of thinking, an old way of communicating to a new way of communicating. My head started to hurt. Maybe your head likes to hurt. Now, we got to Saturn's card here. And you got Pluto intensity. Daddy Saturn is gonna be like, either you move and you go to calmer waters, or there is no calmer waters. It's either just it doesn't really matter. There is no or. It's gonna be you're moving into calmer waters. I don't care. You're gonna be emotionally mature. There is so much intensity. You're gonna be feeling it because we have Pluto there. It's gonna be in. This is your innermost darkest side, the innermost world. You're being reborn. You're being changed from the inside out. There is power here. There might be power dynamics here. I think you're gonna be very strong in this. I think you're gonna be very strong. But you will need to move into calmer waters if you want to experience the King of Cups energy, which is emotional maturity, calmness, and just relaxation in the emotions. Ooh. Coagulation. This is in the position of Chiron, and Chiron is opposite Saturn. I want to point out that coagulation represents the manifestation of something coming to fruition. And let's see. Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity. I think you're not going to be expecting reciprocity. Or maybe it's the other way around. You're expecting reciprocity. You're just a person who just expects people to reciprocate when they give. But I'm gonna go with the first message here. It's possible that you might be like the trauma here might be like I'm never gonna be understood. I'm never gonna receive, and this manifestation here is gonna allow you to see that actually things are different. And even though that there is struggle here, even though that there is discomfort, if you're able to move from that energy, if you're able to separate from the old way of communicating to a new, more calmer waters of emotional maturity, I think you're going to receive this. And this can be monetary help, but I don't think this is monetary help. I think this is just communication. Communication, possibly something like a celebration, very nice thing happening for you. But it's going to be coming at first from it's just the energy is going to be a bit tough. Yeah, let's see what Neptune. Yeah, the fog is going to be affecting you. And I think Mars, because Mars opposite Neptune in this spread for me, I think what's gonna be happening here is Mars is gonna be like, yeah, you stayed in the fog too long. You were spiritualizing everything for too long. You were going into the sky, thinking about what it could be, what it can be, and now it's time for you to learn the truth. I don't have a specific card like the sun here, but I think that it's time for you to get out of your head and out of anxiety and just go with it. And whatever must happen will happen. Um, but I think that you're going to be very happy about it. I think that you're going to be very happy about it with the Four of Wands here. It's something which you really want. Uh, it's just Neptune is going to be like, are you sure? There could be possibilities that this can be the worst thing in the world. And Mars is going to be like, fuck that. I don't care about that anymore. I'm going to war. I'm going to separate that. This isn't working anymore. We're not in the Lululand anymore. We are gonna be honest and just speak it. Speak it. And yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's something which I don't know what happened with this, but it's a secret, possibly a secret, which is gonna come out from you or from, I think this is from you. And you're gonna be seeking reciprocity, but I don't think you're expecting reciprocity here. So yes, group 3. Thank you so much for the watching. This has been a very interesting reading. This one specifically as well, from all of the 3 groups. The other groups had it a little bit more positive than you guys, I have to admit. But sometimes that's important to go through such processes. And if the problem is communication for you, go with it. Don't be weird about it. Because we had the 9 of Swords, I don't think you deserve to stay in that energy. Like, I was there in January and I was going mental and it was scary. And sometimes it's hard to get out of that. So my advice is, whatever must happen, let it happen. That way you're able to move forward with whatever clarity must be heard. And I do want to point out that with the other groups I did say it, that now we are all gonna be asked to take risks. So whatever risk you must take, I assume maybe communicate something, or someone's gonna be taking a risk towards you and you need to deal with it head first. Whatever the case is, deal with it. That way you're able to move forward. Because I think that with Saturn here, Daddy Saturn is gonna be like, it's time to move into calmer waters. It's time to change how you think. It's time for you to move emotionally into something better. So yes, group 3 yet again, thank you, and I hope we'll be all right. Goodbye.